welcome to the Anthony Sain Show. This is, of course, your host, Anthony Sain. Got a special guest today, man. My guy, Danny Barlow, man, UFC future champion, man. I'm finna go on put the strap on him, man. He gonna be the future champion. Represent Memphis, man. Memphis is on Danny Barlow. My first time sitting down with this brother. I'm excited about it. Big day in the city of Memphis. A lot of things going on. The Grizzlies just had their first win the other night. They got a game tonight as well. On the road against, I think, Houston. On the road against Houston. Penny Hardaway had a press conference. Tiger basketball season, get ready to jump up. We're gonna talk about all that and more with the champ, man, Danny Barlow.
Yeah.
Danny, what's going on, my guy?
Man, everything good, right? Just chilling.
Man, I feel you, bro. It's good to have you on today.
Yeah.
You're a guy that, I'm going to tell you how I got to know the whole Danny Barlow experience, right? So, Kenny Stubblefield, who's behind the glass doing the show today, yeah, you know, he's a big UFC, MMA fighting guy. And he came to me one day about this attitude MMA, right? Just saying, like, man, these guys want to bring somebody on. I said, kid, I don't know nothing about this stuff, man. What we going to do, like Cyrano the Bergerac, man? When I got the earpiece in, you telling me what to ask him? I don't know nothing about this stuff, man. So I went to his show, and it was amazing. And there was one guy there, and I can't remember whether the brother fought or not. But I just remember seeing the brother aura, like, man, this man, like, he'll slap the shit out of somebody. Like, that's all I do. I said, he looked like he got hands, bro. He looked like he got hands. So I found out that the brother did have hands, and he got a left hand to God. And that's my guy, Danny Barlow. Went to another show, and he was his kind of going away party. He was getting ready to compete in the UFC competition with a chance to get a UFC contract. The brother got that contract. And I said, Kenny, that's my guy right there, man. I'm finna support that man. I'm finna watch the shows. Kenny got me hooked on MMA. And like ever since then, my guy, left hand to God, Danny Barlow. Anything he tweet, I'm quoting that just left hand to God, left hand to God. And as a dude who can't fight, man, I just live vicariously through my guy, Danny Barlow, man, future UFC champion, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good to have you on the show, man. Dan, how did you get? Not many kids grow up saying, hey, man, I want to be a UFC fighter. I want to be an MMA fighter. Most guys in Memphis, they want to hoop. They want to be a rapper. They want to might want to do some street stuff, sell dope or whatever, you know. It's Memphis, man, you know. So with that being said, how did you get down the path of becoming a UFC fighter?
Man, pretty much, it was like, I don't think anything that come like that, bro, it really come natural. It's gonna always come, like, I feel like, you know, things like that always come natural. Because if you know what it is, most time before you do it, you will never do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you gotta it is definitely step by step. So like the first step was like, man, just wanting to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, do something with my athleticism, bro. I played ball, played football, did track. Now just like, man, just wanted to try something out. You know what I'm saying? So first, you know, hitting the bag is more, so you think that's fight. You know what I'm saying? You think you hitting the bag, you know, and you know, you getting a workout on the bag. So I first started out just, you know, I got a membership at the UFC gym. Coach Terry was at that gym. I was just basically like, man, hitting the bag, working out, some good work. But then Brian Hall, before they came over there, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, I got a couple sparring sessions in, like some just boxing. You know, I can fight, I can throw hands, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I can do that, you know what I'm saying? So I started saying, you know what, I want to get into boxing. So that was the first step. The first step was boxing. Then I just met a MMA coach, you know, and everybody called him UFC anyway, you know what I'm saying? So I just met an MMA coach. And like basically, like Brian Hall, bro, it's like once I started training, I found out how much I didn't know, bro. I found out like, bro, like I come from the street, the number one rule is no grabbing, bro. And that's what we doing. Like we got grappling classes, so I'm always a person, I believe in the truth. It's like, I want to, what's the truth? Like, I believe, if you say you're the truth, man, you know what I'm saying? What's the truth? And the truth was, I couldn't fight at all. Zero. Like, zero, bro. Like, at all. And then, like, all the shape that I thought I was in, bro, I sparred, boxed for 1 minute, and I was tired. And I was in super shape, 10 miles a day, could run, jump, do windmill, alley windmill. So it's like, it showed me a different type of shape. So it's like I learned it, man. So it was just an overload of just new information, bro. And it's like I found out I couldn't fight it all, and I'm claustrophobic, and I found out that this was finna be a challenge. Niggas grabbing me every day, bro. So, man, man, like it was just, so the first 2 years with me just like learn, like processing how hard, like how real it was, and like how, like, you know what I'm saying, nothing, like you being angry, you feeling like everything you went through in the hood really mattered. Like you seeing people die, none of that mattered when I was grappling against this white kid that never knew nothing about the hood, and he was choking me out. So I started saying, nah, like
Trevor had your
ass bro, like y'all talking about you got niggas coming in there wearing shacks, like you know what I'm saying, like so off the mat this nigga wearing shacks, and this nigga like he beat, so it's like all the like it taught me something about how you just we judge a book by the cover type thing, or just judging people, by the appearance, and so your eyes truly do lie. Your coach being 5'2", and he a killer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just made me say, nah, I don't want to be that guy that's out with my gal, and I can't really protect her.
Yeah.
And there's people out here that none of these people look dangerous. None of these people look like, ain't none of these people sagging with the Drake, and these people coming in, shirt tucked in, collar shirt. Yeah. So it just taught me a different aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And a lot of it's truly not a lot of guys from the hood that do this sport, but at the same time, that's why I had that dog. But once I put any type of real structure behind it, it kind of it made sense. That's why like when it come down to being a dog, I can apply the dog to the reality of what fighting is. I thought I was a dog. I applied the dog to training, but once I learned what they was doing, that's what made me who I am today. That's why I can mix it, because now the problem is those same people that was, giving me problems in the gym physically, like they didn't have what I had emotionally and mentally. So once I learned to channel that, bro, it was over with.
What do you think separates most guys? Like you talked about how it'd be guys who didn't look the part that can actually be skilled in UFC. Why do you think more guys in the hood who can throw hands? Like you just look at guys throughout history, like everybody used to watch what was his name? Kimbo Slice street fights, right?
Yeah.
But then when he tried to get in MMA, it didn't transition over.
Yeah.
What do you think is the biggest thing that stops guys who just naturally know how to throw hands? What do you think stops them from actually being able to convert it over to the skill of MMA fighting?
Man, it's like I think it's just a decision to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just a decision to go outside your comfort zone, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I feel like the sport is so unknown and unrelatable to the fans and the outside people that's watching it, to where it's like, Kimbo probably was a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. He probably was good at it. It just, man, when you jumping into this sport, I just think he didn't have enough time for that level to process, you know what I'm saying, what was going on. Cause like I said, because the experience do matter. Like if somebody been just like doing something for so long, they body is built for it. So it's like, so I feel like he was used to them hands. Like didn't nobody want to stand with him, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like he did, I love what he did. I don't feel like nothing was wrong what he did. It just was a result of how tough and hard it is for you to get in there and stop a person that's been wrestling their whole life for taking you down. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point.
So I feel like, man, like that's the difference. It's like he tried it. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. Like he was one of the only people, or one of the few people that tried to put what he had into MMA and make it whatever it was work. And that's the results he got out of it. So I feel like, that's just the results of what it is, what MMA is.
Right. You were talking about Brian Hall earlier, and I talked about the aura that Danny has when I saw him, right? So another person that had aura was Brian Hall and the whole law school team. They wear these cool ass jackets, bro. When they walk in, they deep. I damn near jumped into the line one time. My people said, "No, don't do it, man. We don't do it." Hey, I want to be a part of something, man. Yeah. But like I said, it's just you guys, y'all them dudes when y'all walk in, man. Y'all them dudes. So tell us about more the relationship with you and Brian Hall, the type of relationship you guys have, and just how you got involved with the whole law school team, and just more about what they provide for you in your career.
But it's just like my relationship with Brian Hall is just swag, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it have evolved a lot too, you know what I'm saying? Because it was like, man, they go in here and have fun for a long time, bro. But when it started being about business was when it started being about money. When it started being about like, bro, we need this fight. When it started, so it's like it was a couple fights to where, you know what I'm saying, like my contender series fight. Coach, they come up to me and say, have fun, because it wasn't about fun, about getting that contract, about getting that money. And that was a hard adjustment for me, because fun will save me. It's like me being able to go into that fun zone, you know what I'm saying, and like kind of like, you know, understand, because the pressure is pressure, bro. It's pressure, bro. And winning ain't for everybody, bro. And just because you doing good practice, fighting is not practice, fighting is not sparring. You know what I'm saying? It's if the ref ain't in there, somebody dying. Like that's what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? So my relationship with Brian Hall is just the fact that it was an evolving relationship that came from swag, that came from fun, that turned into business, that turned into anger, that turned into, like, you know what I'm saying, rage of what we found out the game really was, bro. It's tough. They want to see people go to sleep, so we gotta work. So instead of just, we weren't about having fun and winning no more. It's about sitting on punches, breaking arms, putting people to sleep. And when we made that transition and process, we did kind of shoot back at Memphis a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So like it's like so their relationship with Brian Hall is just like one of the most misunderstood relationships it could ever be. Cause only thing that benefit us is work. Only relationship that it's more than the business, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like so that's him. My team, it just like my support. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you gotta have something to come back home to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have somebody that's celebrating you. And when I go to a lot of these gyms, they don't got what I got. They don't got nobody looking at, like at a gym with I'm talking about it'll be cast and ain't nowhere near the UFC.
Yeah.
But just because they train at the gym with multiple UFC fighters, it's common to them.
Yeah.
So they ain't giving that they don't get that same respect I do from my team. You see what I'm saying? Or from the city or the tri-state, teams. Like when I go to these other teams that got UFC fighters, they don't know who they in the gym training with.
Yeah.
Because they don't really know what that is. You know what I'm saying? They'll think just because they train with them that they really understand it. So yeah, so this is my relationship. My team is basically where my pride and my respect is made and where it come from. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm little brother there and I'm big brother there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
So this is my relationship with law school, man. Like I said, it's all swag, it's all smooth, looking good, sounding good, feeling good, performing good, and winning, man.
Yeah, I need to get the jacket, man. Next show, man.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Come to John Flash,
Yeah,
man.
bro, like, man.
False flag, you hitting the jaw playing.
Hey,
You gotta come train for a little bit.
And I'm straight.
man, he
I'm
can
straight.
get that jump, man.
Nah,
He doing it right here.
Hey, I'm straight. I ain't doing no training.
Like I tell 4K, that's my cameraman. He
Yeah.
the vision, so you a part of the vision
Oh,
group,
there it
bro.
is. I need the jacket, man. Kenny, you hating on me. Per
Yeah,
use.
man.
Per use, my
You
guy.
a part
Kenny.
of the vision crew,
Yeah,
bro.
I need
Like,
it, man. Next show, you gonna see your boy. Law school. You gonna see the flies.
Everything, bro. We gonna probably take everything. I'll just put South Memphis on there, though, bro.
Yeah, it's all
You know
good.
what I'm saying? If we got the North
38106,
Memphis,
man.
Yeah,
Come on,
man.
get on
But
that
we probably
Longview
gonna-
Heights, man. It's all
Probably
good.
gonna
We can
put
do
the
that
South
too.
Memphis in the next edition.
Yeah, you can't put the South Memphis on there. You don't want to know about
man.
that, man.
Man, I worked this out.
You so did. Hey, man, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. My boy, he got rank in South Memphis too.
Where you
man.
from? Militant. Where you from, bro?
I'm from Carnival.
Come on, see what I'm saying? Now you can't put.
He worked with the kids in South Memphis for a long time.
Okay, yeah, he worked with the kids. Now if you would been like, that's okay. You work with the kids. Okay.
Yeah,
So
he got no.
So you got probably the worst part of it. 'Cause that's the hardest thing to do, working with the kids.
Yeah, for sure. On that tip though, man. Like I know, like when I was.
One thing for you said, I could tell by his shoe game he worked with the kids.
Oh, yeah.
He learned like I'm talking. They gonna teach you about your
They
shoes.
gonna make you get the swag right.
Yeah, you
So
gonna
they
have to get
check,
them shit.
Yeah, check it real quick. Check it real quick.
Yeah, man.
With that being said though, man, I know that you take pride in being from Memphis, right?
Yeah.
Like, a guy like me, I'm a Grizzly fan, all those type of things, Tiger basketball fan.
Yeah.
But growing up as a kid, seeing Penny Hardaway, who not only was an NBA star, loved basketball, but also was a guy from the M, man. He repped the M.
Yeah.
How big is that type of weight on you, somebody who got kids who looking up to you? Like, man, instead of me being a little hard-headed in school and trying to fight in school, I can actually learn and put some skill to this. I could be like a Danny Barlow.
Yeah.
What does that type of stuff mean and matter to you?
Man, it really means everything, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like, we appreciate the wrong things, you know what I'm saying? Like the wrong type of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody seeing, firemen, and walking up to them and thanking them for the many people they done saved, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But at the same time, that's their job, you know what I'm saying? So they ain't walking around looking for no, appreciation, you know what I'm saying? They doing that.
Yeah.
That's what they do. So I feel like when you get in that position, you just gotta play your part of one of those men or women in history that serve that purpose. And I feel like, man, it's just my time to serve that purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying it, because at the end of the day, bruh, who cares if these kids listen to you right now when bruh, the reality is when they you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you really wanna look at children as an investment to invest, knowledge and invest, just supplements, into their life. You know what I'm saying? To where when they get older, they know. They know who really cared, because all them teachers that let me do what I did, let me be insubordinate. I ain't going back to my school thanking them, but my band instructor that told me, hey, bro, keep this trombone with you, bro. It's gonna do something for you. I'm like, bro, I be dunking on people. I be knocking people out on the field, bro. Come on, bro. I'm gonna go somewhere in track football. I'm an athlete, but I played trombone in college. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed it. It was one of the most enjoyable things. But so when I go back, all the times that I got in trouble and he disciplined me as a teacher, he pulled me to the side and real talk, bro. Like, we men, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I go back and I thanked him later on in life. So I'm not so. being in a bad position early with people, as long as you know what you're teaching them is true and valuable, bro, you're gonna always, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, get that gift in the end of truth. Like, man, dude, you help me, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like right now what I'm doing for the kids is just my job. Like, I don't expect nothing from nothing about it. It's like I'm honored to be in this position because, like I said, nobody could expect nothing out of me. I could just be making money, a lot of money, somewhere, and just, you know, driving a fresh car around somewhere. Yeah. But it's like everything that I do is a testament to where you can be. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so I feel like, man, I'm getting, that's what I'm getting from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like if the kids that I do help, they gonna come back and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen anyway. So.
Yeah, you said something real, man. You were like, when you're working with these young people, you're not gonna get that immediate gratification.
Nah.
It's a process. You can expect them to ignore you or think they're ignoring you while they're young. But
man, my teacher used to hate me, bro. Like, cause I just didn't. It's like I was one of the type of kids that was like I was like what you call people that just like, I don't know, like they just disagree with everything. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, I come to school. And I'm like, bro, they suspended us 3 days for not wearing our shirt. Man, I took my shirt on the way in there, just like, cause it just don't make sense. So it's instead of me, like instead of me,
rebellious.
So I was very like, it's like, and I understand it older, like that's how I really was, never messed up. But it's like, they suspending us for no ID badges. Like, y'all know me, I've been here for 3 years. Like, I don't need no ID badge, bro. So I'm purposely putting the junk in my pocket. Like, you got your ID badge, bro? I'm Danny. You just seen me dunk. You just seen me dunk on a nigga Friday. Like, I ain't finna wear no ID badge. You know what I'm saying? And then because I wanted special treatment, it just feel like
it's stupid. Yeah.
Like like because because I'm the type, like, just like I love the truth. It's like if I see that something is not it's hurting. Like, bro, you suspending me for 3 days. For not tucking in my shirt. Right. So at that time in my life, I didn't understand, bro. Just play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like this the game that they setting up for you. Like,
just play the game to get
what they really was, because they really was teaching me something. Yeah. They was teaching me, number one, how to understand structure, how to understand like presentation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? How to understand appearance, how to understand so they was teaching me a lot of things because every job that I had gave me what? ID badge in a uniform.
Tuck your shirt in,
in a uniform, bro. So, yeah, it taught me a whole lot of valuable things, but at the same time, they was giving me a 3-day suspension, but the job sending me home.
They gonna fire you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I understand.
And the UFC got rules.
Yeah, you know and the thing about it is, to an immature brain, that still makes sense. Right. It still makes sense to an immature brain. Like, it's grown men that think like that. Yeah. Like, man, I'm a grown man, I ain't gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I learned later, like, dang, I get what that was really teaching me how to be a, you know what I'm saying, a man, you know, that work hard and take care of his family first, because that's the first thing. I don't care, like, a lot of people want to be the fighter, the basketball player, the NBA player, but really, man, being a man is taking care and providing for your family. And that's what they were teaching me to do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And school way harder than work anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing multiplications at the
8, 9 hours. School really is a bullshit.
I don't think the teacher was working hard, giving us the hard work though. You know what I'm saying? So even I think I going to be a teacher right now, teaching calculus or something, because I'm gonna look at the book. I'm gonna learn it.
We already got the knowledge in their heart.
Nah, I'm talking about, bro. I'm gonna learn it the day before they learn. I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying, bro. But nah, bro, like. Yeah.
Well, Memphis is definitely a city where, you know, you got the underdogs, you know, coming into the UFC, you know, the guy from Memphis, he always gonna have the underdog mentality. When you look at like the Memphis Grizzlies, right, Ja Morant, he got this same kind of, you know, monkey on his back, you know, so always, you know, that type of stuff. So what do you think about the Grizzlies, Ja, what they got going on, the team they got this year, how far you think they can go? What do you think about that?
Man, I think the Memphis Grizzlies, bro, like, it do come with a spirit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think when you come to Memphis, what give you the spirit is the feeling that you get when you enter into Memphis. Like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? I'm in Memphis. And when you in Memphis, you like, oh man, I'm in Memphis. So you start to adjust. Like, they start to actually, like, you have to adjust yourself a certain way. So playing ball, everybody that come to Memphis and play ball in Memphis is like, oh man, I'm in Memphis coming in. Then they start to feed off that energy when fans, like, you know, fans talk different in Memphis, bro. They in that joint, like, ugly, you know what I'm saying, man, what's up, man? So all that energy that you get from Memphis to where it's like, when you start going downtown, you start looking at fan, you know, you ain't from Memphis, but you start saying, man, ugly. So you feel, so it's just one of those types, it's an aggression, but it's also like, you know how you got that person that just like ain't about their money, ain't about the way they look. It's about like just the
just
pride.
solid. Yeah,
it's a pride.
yeah,
Like Memphis do got real pride. So
Yeah.
it's like their team gonna always have pride. And when Memphis did it was a time to where Memphis didn't have pride, bro.
Yeah.
And Memphis and the Grizzlies were dead. Like
Yeah.
you would catch more people at the Tigers game than the Grizzlies
Yeah.
game. But when Memphis
Man,
started
that
to
Memphis
actually
pride, yeah.
literally put that pride on the brand over them, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's when Memphis was just like it's always something to deal with. It's
Yeah.
always so I feel like they gonna like the last 6 years they gonna be something to deal with. But I actually feel like they can do a lot with this new lineup. These young cats that really they coming in more confident. They coming in shoot like I ain't gonna lie. I think in like the next 4 years niggas ain't gonna miss no threes. Like threes gonna be the new layups, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I think it'll be harder to make a layup than a tray. Cause these
They
so it's
straight up like a mother.
Man, so it's like, bro, so these guys coming in, like really adjusting to their pressure well. You know how they talk about, man, coming straight out of high school, and it's like he had to adjust to like that pro level, that pro mindset. Man, these kids coming in there just same way they coming in the streets.
Yeah.
They ain't respecting no OGs, bro.
Yeah.
We don't do the OGs no more. Like we coming in, we running this. And then I feel like that's the good thing about the sport, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The only thing about the sport now, they turned into a preseason is G League now. You know what I'm saying? It's G League, preseason is G League because of Bronny. You know what I'm saying? They want to kind of, give Bronny a little time to adjust, and the whole league adjusted to that move. So, but man, but Grizzly, bro, they got that heat, not love. Man, I think, bro, I thank Ja for doing us that favor, bro. You know what I'm saying? He taking on Memphis, but he went and basically he doing what a mayor should do. Going to your neighborhood, what do y'all need before, you know what I'm saying? What do y'all need? Not me just gonna sell a bunch of stuff that sound good to you. What do y'all need? And then what Ja doing, he like, man, what man, how y'all want me to express y'all?
Yeah.
That's why I mess with him, bro.
Yeah.
Like he go to these places and he like, bro, how y'all want me to express y'all, bro?
Yeah.
And he do that, bro.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't believe that man ain't from South Memphis.
Exactly.
I'm saying, but that's what
That's something Zebo master too. When Zebo was same type of shit.
Yeah, Zebo be in that job too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just seen Zebo in the club a couple times too.
Yeah.
But it's like, bro, dude did that. Like that's what I respect about him. And it's like that's all he got to give me from another guy that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, represent Memphis in a different type of way. You know what I'm saying? And it's harder doing that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, that's why I love Ja. You know, I love him. I like he doing Memphis a real favor for sure. And then especially taking all the heat that he took last year, and then not even you heard nothing about him leaving Memphis.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what everybody wanted him to say.
Yeah.
Everybody wanted him to say, man, he need to get up out of here type shit.
Yeah.
But with that being said, though, what do you think about, like, because we ain't really heard nothing from him. He been chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And whatever he doing, we ain't heard about it, and that's where it's supposed to be anyway. You know what I mean? So with that being said, what do you think about his redemption arc? Like him, the rebranding, Nike got the big mural out there downtown.
Yeah.
You know, the new shoes dropping, all that type of stuff. Seem like Nike really trying to get behind him. What do you think about him just coming back from the mess up or whatever?
Man, to me it wasn't no mess up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, to me it's just like that's what every athlete you gotta go through that.
Yeah.
Like when you get your contract, you gotta go through the women problem, the management. It's something you gonna go through. You a young kid with $1 million or whatever, more than that, multi-millionaire.
He got a little bit more than that.
You know what I'm saying? Multi-millionaire. So I'm saying multi-millionaire, and you not gonna make decisions. You're not gonna make young-minded decisions.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is, it's like I feel like they're just a part of growing up. It's just a part of like the first time you touch the hot stove, the first time, and it's like, and that's what it really is. Like I went through it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I went through it, but it's like Kobe went through it. So everybody went through it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you gotta think about it, but when Kobe went through it, it was something that was, he was in court and everything, but it was a whole different situation.
Yeah.
And see what Kobe became, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's a part of, making you the man that you need to be for your future. But without these early lessons, you know what I'm saying, it's worse when you go through it later on. So I feel like that was just him expressing himself and rightfully so.
Yeah.
But now he need to learn how, like I said, hide and do what you do, or just like be a lot more professional. I feel like it made him into a professional to basically decipher what's appropriate in this environment.
It
Not
like he
appropriate
needed.
in this
Yeah.
environment.
Like he needed it.
If you don't know who watching you till they tell you what they done seen.
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
So
Exactly.
once you can't hide nothing that you don't know people can see. You know what I'm saying? Like if I come outside and I got a hole in my shirt in the back, I wouldn't know to cover the hole or do something.
Until somebody
something I said. Let's say everybody around you just staying quiet.
And ain't saying that.
You know what I'm saying? So ain't no way you can fix a problem unseen. So or ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? You can. So I just feel like, bro, like I'm glad. Like I love. Like that's why I studied every professional. You know what I'm saying? Platform, not just MMA. I learned so much from watching the NBA players. Man, watching the tennis, bro. Tennis is the most pressure, bro.
Yeah.
Like I watched tennis.
Nobody been shooting that ball in the
Bro,
racket. Yeah.
I watched tennis. I watched the focus and the it's just like in golf. It's
Golf,
like
you about to say
I'm talking
golf the same way.
it's like the technique. Like you know what I'm saying. So it's like, bro, it's all the same when it come down to IQ. You know what I'm saying? I connect basketball IQ to how I fight, range, positioning. You know, it's something about like this old. Like why you think like it's people that get in the league and they old and can't move and can't dunk, but they making the right passes.
Yep.
It's like they
angles
always in the
and-
right
yeah.
position. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can't run fast enough. It's like people like Ja Morant, like he take the long way to go and dunk. Like you know what I'm saying? It's like you got the energy for it. So it's like once you get older, you understand different ways to do things, and that's all it is, bro. But
I like how you put that, man. When you said it's not like you making a mistake. You just doing what normal people who never experienced these certain things do.
And
steps you got to go through.
And the thing about it is that hard to do it because that's why everybody don't have it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like that's why everybody don't have it because people that haven't worked to get it would do worse with it. That's why you got people that be like, okay, why why you don't have any? I'm talking about you done had in the history. People that won the lottery. Why you don't have nobody that have a success story coming from the lottery?
Because they ain't never had it.
Because they got the money and they did the wrong thing with the money, and it didn't take no character to get the money. It just took, winning luck. Like it took whatever to get the money, and when they got it, millions of dollars. Why they not? Why ain't nobody like since I won the lottery back in 2026, I didn't open up this program, started this and did this and created this for all of you. Because it's
you don't see the people own $1 billion industries. Somebody, I got my money from winning the lottery.
Come on, bro. I'm just saying, bro. It take character and character, like youth and character ain't never been compatible.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a big. You build character. You know what I'm saying? And you can be grown in other ways, and a baby in different ways. So it's like you can be grown and have character in this aspect, but as far as finances or socially, you know what I'm saying? As far as, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm so glad. It's like I care about fans everywhere but Memphis. Like Memphis is my family. So I don't even care to be like, if I go walk down the street, nobody say nothing to me in Memphis. I don't care because this is my home. I wanted to stay like that. When I go to Vegas, when I go out, a lot of people recognize me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people on IG, you know what I'm saying, like from overseas, Spain, like so I got a lot of fans that's not even in America. But like it's like the thing about Memphis is the reason why I feel like I just want Memphis to always stay family. I want Memphis to understand that I'm doing it for y'all, and I understand y'all. I mean, I understand the hate. I understand why. I understand how Memphis can be a hating city on the smallest thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's one thing that hurt Memphis, and that's one thing that I do appreciate the Grizzlies. Yeah. The Grizzlies as a organization for doing us a favor because it's so many other places you can go. Yeah. And then you gotta think about what we provide for the Grizzly players. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You go to Atlanta, you go out, you sit next to a dude that's making more money than you scamming. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about you. You know what I'm saying? But can Grizzly players just go out and just, parlay or whatever? You stay in LA, you can go to the beach, they go, this LeBron or whatever. But it's like Memphis is more so, they go to the FedEx Forum, that's where they at, and then it's like they have to more so be separate, separated from the community because of the stardom that's so far, just so far away. And, so I feel like, man, Memphis make athletes true stars. Yeah. When everywhere else kind of more so like, it's more so a business environment. It's more so a corporation.
They just kind of blend in.
Yeah, because if you look at these people like to party too, bro.
Yeah.
These people like to have fun too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like LeBron be, you know what I'm saying? They like you see like, you know, I was talking to Drake and Kendrick Lamar beat, bro. Like you see Westbrook, you know what I'm saying, on the stage, you know what I'm saying?
He dancing,
Yeah, I'm saying, so these people are people too, bro, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, but we see, you know, come on, bro, we you know what I'm saying, we see any of these Grizzly players, you know, just out getting something. Look at this man, he out here eating at the what's name, bro, you supposed to be a millionaire, what you doing?
Eating a 10-piece, man.
Yeah, come on. So yeah, bro. So that's why I feel like, man, like I appreciate the Grizzly because once I came to this point, bro, it was a lot of stuff offered. You know what I'm saying? A lot of like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I could have moved to Dallas. I could have moved to Vegas, and they probably would have been better as far as the resources, but it would have took me away. Yeah. I'm Memphis, cuz, you know what I'm saying? It's like I represent it, and if I can't do it with Memphis, I don't want to do it, and I'm okay with it. Yeah. Like, I'm okay with stopping. It's like, you know what I'm saying, okay, I got to 2-0 in the UFC. Who else did it? The hard way though. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't throw me no bomb. I did 2 fights, broke arm. Like that's how I'm gonna keep this. And what's scary is I'm a dog. I'm a dog, bro. like now that made my journey for the future easy because while these guys getting calls and they looking at my name and they ducking me, I'm just hoping that they don't show me. I'm hoping they offer me the date before they offer me the fight. Cause if I see the fighter, I see anybody I want to eat, bro. So I'm gonna say, man, you can't dangle nobody in front of me. So it's better that they say, hey, what you looking like fighting January 3rd? We ain't got your opponent yet. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But, or, man, that's too early. I want to heal up a little bit. Once they put a person in front of me and say, hey, this guy right here, I'm finna eat every time.
If it's tomorrow, you done.
Yeah, I'm finna eat. But so I don't comprehend the, like, the bit. I don't comprehend that part of the business. That like, nah, I don't know. Because I'm knowing that I'm 9-0. It's people in the UFC got 26, 27, 30-something fights that I see that I see certain stuff in their game that they haven't worked on. Yeah. So it's like, man, it's a couple lessons for me to learn. You know what I'm saying? Being undefeated ain't the biggest thing for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to learn them lessons, but dude, like that hard route, you know what I'm saying, built a lot of calluses. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. But it's my man Danny Barlow. Final question for you, Danny. We're gonna talk about goals. Like what is Danny Barlow's career look like in 5 years?
Bruh. Man, ain't gonna lie, man. You tell me. You said you came here and said what? UFC champion.
Hey, UFC champion.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I got like, bro. I never said you. It was so hard for me to say UFC. Like even when my cameraman asked me, you know what I'm saying, an interview like I say 2 years, like a year and a half ago, he said, where you see yourself in the next 3 years? I said competing on one of the highest levels. We know UFC is the highest level, but I just didn't want to say it. Yeah. But at the same time, like now, so it's like, man, I learned now to be more intentional with what I say.
Man.
But I also learned that I didn't undershot too. You know what I'm saying? I didn't undershot a lot of times. So, man, I don't really know where I see myself in 5 years. Just me being me, working hard and pushing to whatever, like just head down pushing. You know what I'm saying? So I probably wake up, you know what I'm saying, like on the top, or I probably wake up, you know what I'm saying, like with how, like putting people in a better position than myself. Yeah. The thing about it is, I learned that it just don't stop. You know what I'm saying? Don't stop. Like I'm gonna say one more thing about like the character of a fighter. And I want this for the fighters. So this for the people that this for the athletes. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause we ain't talk too much about hooping, but we say a little bit about basketball. But one thing if I was to tell athletes or anybody that's competing, the difference between two like beginners or two people that's coming in and there's 2 athletes that's competing is, how many times are you going to give yourself a chance to fail? How many times are you going to give yourself a chance to fail? Like we talking about the Lakers. If you look at Bronny play, how many threes do you see him even think about? He don't even look at the rim. Right. Like he don't even look toward face the goal. Right. But when you see Connect get in, he's looking to shoot. Like it's like you got to be in my face for me not to shoot this. Yeah. And the game that he did get the opportunity to just he actually scored. That time that he gave himself opportunity, he said the obvious, man. I feel good after, you know what I'm saying, giving myself an opportunity to fail. You know, or getting those shots up, because at the end of the day, it's a different intensity when you allow yourself to fail put yourself in bad positions, bro. And that's all it is. With fighting, it's like how many times are you don't like to wrestle, but how many times are you putting yourself in a wrestling environment and failing?
Yeah.
Because that's what's gonna kill you at the end, bro, every time. So if you're not putting yourself in those positions, not being able to make that three, being 6'2", you know what I'm saying, in the league, not being able to stop that takedown, being in the UFC or being an MMA fighter. So not being able to do these things is what's gonna end up putting people in those positions to where, like, you know what I'm saying, like that's what kill them. Like even in having that character to always get right back up and get right back to the game plan. Even when I win, I'm back on the game plan, I'm back on the board. Like broke arm, I'm throwing this right. So I'm saying, so it's like you gotta get right back up. And even the people that's at the top right now, when you look at them, the same way Kobe, after he won, like after he won a game and it was like, bro, you not happy about it? He's like, bro, we in a series, bro. Like, you know, we got like, nah, this ain't over.
Got
like,
3 more to go.
So it's like, bro, like, I'm not what I'm happy for. You know what I'm saying? The job not done. You know what I'm saying? So understanding that the job of life don't stop until you gone to that box. So it's like you don't never stop. And Alex Pereira, like all the people that's at top, like Alex Pereira get knocked out and win the same way. He never, his facial expression never changed. When he lose, when he win, so it's like he collecting checks, and that's it. So at the same time, bro, we got a lot of guys, a lot of young guys, a lot of, you know, saying pros I done seen lose, and they take a whole 2 months just to get off the couch.
Yeah.
I'm talking about not broken arm, not injuries, nothing. It take a
Dealing
whole
with the loss.
Dealing with the loss. It's like once you learn how to get right back up, bro. I'm talking about like learn how to get right back up and do it, bro. That's when I feel like, man, or put yourself in positions and learn how to get right back up, bro. That's what's gonna make you successful in life.
Man, that's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. My guy Danny Barlow, man, I'm telling you.
For sure,
coming somewhere soon, man. Keep playing around, hey, you in the ring snoring. Keep messing with him. I'm trying to tell you. Like I said, he's waiting for his next match. Well, I might have to come see my guy, man. Let me walk in here with your flies. Like,
I got you, but like I said, that's what we trying to do, man. we try to get on the Memphis budget. You know what I'm saying? We trying to hit the mayor up and like, hey, bro, put us on the Memphis budget, bro. I'm trying to get on the same budget the Grizzlies players on, man. I'm trying to get that Memphis budget, man.
Shout out Paul Young. Paul, take care of my boy.
Man. We trying to get some real, man.
Get your boy flued out, man, to Vegas or something, man. Check out my boy Danny Barlow. Good playing, Paul Young.
Yo, so, all right, shout out to man, Westwood, bro. Shout out to my city. It's homecoming week for Westwood, bro. So yeah, shout out to my city, man. Westwood a city to me, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
But man, shout out to them, all the people, man, all the people that came and gone, and the people that's hanging on strong, man. Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee Law School in May. Shout out to God about it, bro. Like one thing people don't like, Chef Peter, cool dude, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, dude put in a lot of behind the scene work. Man, shout out to Brian Hall, bro. Dude was the vision, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to 4K because he gave the vision. He let everybody else see the vision that we had. You know, so shout out to my whole team, man, at law school. You know, like keep going, keep pushing, man. Shout out to y'all guys, bro.
Yeah, man, appreciate you, bro.
Hey, I told them I'm pulling up I said what I'm gonna do is, so them people won't be mad because I'm winning all the bingos.
Hey, you come to Hewis downtown for music bingo on Tuesday night. You might see Danny Barlow.
Bro, look, what I said when we won something in the bingo, I said I'm gonna have to go ahead and like take a picture with everybody and just like, Danny, do this. Like I do bingo because like they gotta be one of my new activities, my new hobbies though. I do bingo so they won't be mad when I'm winning.
Yeah, exactly. Man, so, you're gonna lose, man. You're gonna lose in the ring. You're gonna lose playing music bingo. But Danny Barlow as well. But Danny's been real, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Well, y'all, that's another episode of Anthony Sain Show, man. We appreciate y'all for checking us out. Check out all the rest of the shows on Bluff City Media, man. Make sure y'all rock with your boy every Wednesday, every Friday at 12 noon. The Grizzlies got a game tonight taking on Houston. Here go a prediction. The Grizzlies gonna get off in the ass. Just like Danny Barlow put somebody to sleep. Hey, snoring up in this joint. It's gonna be just like that. I'm trying to tell you. Dylan Brooks and Kaden Memphis talking all that shit. Hey, 12 back, man. The boogeyman is back. Get on your ass, Dylan Brooks. You already know what's up. It's going down tonight, man. We'll see y'all. We'll see y'all guys next week, and we out.
Thank you for listening to the Anthony Sain Show. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a rating and a review wherever you download your podcasts. Also, like and subscribe to Bluff City Media's YouTube page. For comprehensive coverage of Memphis sports, head over to www.bluffcitymedia.co and find out how you can become an insider. We will see you back here next week.